Hi guys, welcome to MathsCube. Today I'm solving an IGCSE paper, which is an international one called GCE, and this is Mathematics A, Paper 2H, IIT, and as you can see, this one was set in November 2022. So let's get into it. So the paper one states that we have to work all our working in the space provided, and we have to show every working and every method clearly. So the first question, which is the A part, simplify to the power 6 into g to the power 4. So I'll teach you how to approach these kind of questions, which is basically a multiplication kind. So as you can see, there is a multiplication sign, but when you learn indices, the first thing you know is you have to add these power. Whenever there is a multiplier sign, you have to add these powers. So basically this would be 6 plus 4 and not 6 into 4. So yeah, beware of this kind of traps that these examiners keep on asking us. But yeah, we have to add these, and 6 plus 4 will be 10, and this is our answer for the first part. So when you add these powers, raise it to the base, which is g. So our final answer would look like g to the power 10. Now moving on to the B part, they said simplify. Okay, again now they have changed the signs, which is from multiplication we go on to division. So yeah, don't worry. Again, what I'm gonna teach you is that the basics on indices tell us that whenever there's a division sign, we have to subtract these. So 10 minus 3 would be 7, and we will write it as k to the power 7. Always remember, don't forget the base, and yeah, pay attention to the signs they have given us. If it's division, it's subtraction, I'll write it there, and if it's multiplication, it's addition. So yeah, the C part states that simplify bracket 3cd to the power 4 bracket close whole raised to the power 2. Now this whole function is being raised to a power 2, but what I'll do is first is, or what students should do first is basically take this number, take a normal number and raise it to the power actually. So I'll raise it. I prefer working with the numbers first, that will be easier. So 3 to the power 2 will be, or 3 square will be 9. And now moving on to the alphabets. For C1, what we'll do is we'll raise it to 2 as it is. So it will be C square. Now the D1, this one is a bit complicated for some students. Basically they end up making mistakes here, but whenever something is raised to the power, like here D is already raised to a power and they say it's raised to the power 2, what you will do for this 2 is basically you will, so this will be 4 into 2 or 4 multiplied by 2, and we will end up having d to the power 8. Now we will write it as a whole. So our answer will look like 9c square d to the power 8. Now moving on to the D part. The D part states that solve the inequality, which is 4x plus 7 greater than 2. Now to solve these kind of questions, what we will do is we will take the common terms out. So 7 and 2 is a whole number, and 4x is a different function. So what I'll do is take 7 to that side. So I'll subtract 7 from both sides, which will leave me with, so this minus 5 is the product of 2 minus 7. And always remember the sign, this sign, the greater sign, will always remain the same. Now to find x value, what we will do is divide 4 on both sides. So that will give us x is greater than minus 5 upon 4, and I'll write it in the decimal form and I'll show you now. So the answer is x greater than minus 1.25, and that's how you score your 6 marks. Only if you are too good in indices, then only. So you have to practice your indices. And thanks for watching. I hope you understood the method. Stay tuned for the next part.